Happy Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
It's SJ, everybody.
Hello.
Now, SJ, we've decided this year, she's loving this, to do something a little bit different. Normally, I'm going to sit down for today's show because...
On Auntie Lizzie's stool.
On Auntie Lizzie's stool, thank you, Auntie Lizzie. Gemma is in the corner, although she's not mic'd, so theoretically shouldn't be saying anything. But we both know that that's
not going to happen.
never going to be a thing.
And you can still probably hear her.
Yeah. She's got that there indoor voice on, which is actually quieter than her outdoor voice. Now, Gemma. Dyslexic peace fingers are not nice.
Oh.
Right, so happy Christmas, everybody. SJ is here today. Normally at Christmas we do our little interviews, don't we?
Yes, which actually I quite like the sound of doing right now.
You hated them.
Rather than doing what I'm going to be doing.
However, this year we decided to set you a challenge because you've worked for Natasha Makes now for nearly 3 years.
Yes, yeah.
Has it really been that long?
It's going to be.
3? Yeah.
It's going to be 3 in January.
We started, wow, the company was signed up in November, wasn't it?
Well, yeah,
So,
actually,
yeah.
no, we did start doing things, didn't we? November, December.
November, December. So,
Yeah.
as a core founding member, it's going to be who has watched pretty much every single show over the last 3 years.
Oh, God, I'm really going to be tested today, aren't I?
Do you know what? The beauty of this is that you can never test me on the technical side of stuff because there will be no show.
True.
So no one will ever know. We decided to set you a challenge because everybody thinks it's really easy doing what we do.
No, not everybody. I've never said that.
And so we thought that we would set you a challenge to make, start to finish, an infinity scarf.
Yeah.
A brilliant beginner make.
For a complete beginner.
Perfect.
I've just explained to Natasha that I've never used a rotary cutter before, so...
Perfect.
Or a sewing machine.
Or a sewing
so,
machine. It's great. It's okay.
I feel really positive about how today's going to go.
Yeah. No, but it's great because you're going to ask those questions
Yeah.
that someone starting needs to know.
Yes.
Excellent.
And probably some really stupid questions.
There's no such thing as a stupid question. So, whilst we chat about the year.
Yes. Oh my God, you want me to talk and stuff?
That's part of the job.
Okay.
Now, before we get going, this year has been a very exciting year for you because it is, of course, the year that you got engaged.
It was, yay.
Still loving being engaged?
I am.
Excellent.
Oh,
That is the
Gemma's
correct-
pointing at me to do a close-up.
Oh, close up. Go on then.
My nails aren't perfectly done. But
I don't think anyone's looking at your nails, love. I think they're looking at that beautiful... Now, what's it called? Is it black diamond?
Salt
No.
and pepper.
Salt and pepper diamond.
Yeah, salt and pepper diamond.
It is stunning. I didn't know such things existed. But he tracked it down,
Yes.
made a ring out of it and shoved it on your finger.
Yeah.
Hooray! And you said yes.
I did.
Has that been the highlight of your year or anything else stand out for you?
I feel like I should say that has... No, I think it has. No, I think it has been the highlight.
Love that you needed a moment to think about that.
Just thinking, has anything
Nice
else
recovery.
big happened? But I feel like that should really be my answer.
Yeah, because your
shouldn't
niece
it?
is over a year old now, so
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
use that one again.
I know, but her calling me my name for the first time was pretty big, to be fair. That happened this year, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting engaged or being called your name.
Yeah, but by a really cute little human.
Okay.
It is quite up there.
It is up there.
It
Okay,
is
it's
quite up
there.
there.
No,
But
okay,
no, I
okay.
will admit, my engagement was probably the highlight of my year, yes.
I love the fact that everybody else totally suspected, like, dream holiday, you've been together 10 years, it was going to happen. The only person that was surprised by your engagement was you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone did say that to me when I sent the photos, and they were like, come on. You didn't have even the slightest inkling that it was going to happen. But I think because it had been 10 years and we have technically been to those destinations that people say are your honeymoon destinations before. Because, I mean, when we were travelling Southeast Asia, we went to places like Bali, which a lot of people go for their honeymoon or for, you know, those romantic holidays. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but you backpacked around there, which is less romantic.
I did, but everyone thought I was going to come back with a ring from there. But it would have been very silly to have backpacked with a diamond ring in your backpack, wouldn't it? So, but yeah, I just don't know. I didn't think it was ever going to happen.
And now it is. And you've been to India and you've got your dress and everything, and it's very exciting.
Yes. So I've got my wedding day outfit. Still no venue. But I know what I'm wearing. So it's okay.
All right. That's all right. We'll just clear the warehouse and get married in there. It's fine.
It might have to be. I just might need a field, you know.
It's all right. We do that too.
Yeah.
It's all good. You don't mind like a few horses around the edge?
No, that's fine.
There we go. We can sort that. So today you are going to make...
Yes. Going to try and make.
No, you're going to make. What are you going to make?
Okay. I'm going to make an infinity scarf.
Yay! Gemma's laughing because Gemma doesn't think that I can make these either.
Yeah, Gemma's just nicely gone, don't worry, it'll just be the blind leading the blind. I know we both wear glasses, but I would like to think that Natasha isn't blind in leading me in this.
We'll give it a go.
Because I also don't have a set of instructions. I've asked twice and I'm not getting a set of instructions.
No. So, okay. The first things first was you chose your fabrics.
I did.
Show everybody what you chose.
It took me a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I think...
I was meant to be driving back to Cornwall. It's going to be late now.
I'm really sorry.
That's all right, don't worry.
I think you can kind of tell what I like.
Should we go overhead so
a little bit of
see
colour, a
Gemma's
little bit of a
today.
splatter. There you
So we've got Lipstick Cowgirl, 2 Lipstick Cowgirls, and a V&Co ombre.
Yes.
So you've gone for ombre splatters with a hint of gold.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, this one matches my ring.
Ah, gorgeous. Okay. So first things first, we need to cut these into fat quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's take one bolt of fabric.
Okay.
Put the others to the side.
Should I put them over there?
Yeah. Okay. Then you go to unravel another one. How big is a fat quarter, SJ?
It's half of a half metre.
Half of a half metre.
Is that the right way to describe it, or should I have
perfect.
said something else?
No.
Okay. Oh, I really feel like I'm either going to lose my job by the end of this.
Or a finger.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's neither.
No. Okay.
You are spreading this out beautifully. Right, how big is half metre in inches approximately?
I need to go across that 20 line, don't I?
Yeah, but did you start at 20 this? Did you start at 0 this end?
Oh no, it's the other way around.
It's okay because at the top.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, so where do... Oh.
No, it's okay.
It's there, I can see it, I can see it, okay. It's because the cutting mat in the warehouse is the other way around.
Yeah, it's okay.
I know, every excuse. I'm gonna try with all the excuses.
Yeah.
I also can't cut in a straight line.
Well, you can because you've got a nice ruler. And then you're going to pick up your rotary cutter. Now, what do we know about the Creative Grids rulers? They have a inbuilt.
Non-slip.
Yes, which
So
is why you're going to be
anywhere.
fine with these. All right.
Okay.
So you're going to spread your fingers to spread the load.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to start with your fingers down there.
Oh, okay. And
And
am I
then-
going to go upwards? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Always cut away from yourself. So you're going to bare your blade. That's it. Good job. I know. You're going to push down on the edge of your ruler before you start on the fabric.
Yeah.
And then you're going to push down and push away. Okay, now you've got to do it so it cuts.
Oh, is it not? Oh,
No.
I've put no
You've
pressure on that.
Hands, not wands, darling. Hands, not wands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear
so
it
you can
cutting.
start to hear the cut. Now rearrange your hands.
Oh,
Move it up. Yeah, incy spider them up. Now move this, keep hold of the ruler and move the fabric. Okay, so you haven't cut through enough. You have not put enough pressure on that rotary cutter. Press down and really go for it. Now incy up those fingers, that's it. Harder. If you can't hear that cutting mat coming up, keep cutting.
It's a tall desk too.
have I done it now? Oh my god, I still haven't cut it.
Almost. Bits. You've cut like almost. Just
Yeah, please help me.
It's okay.
I might get better by the third piece.
It's okay.
I'm used to the electric scissors,
Okay.
which glide much smoother.
We'll just cut that in half.
Much easier to
Okay.
use.
Right.
And they are available on the website.
Beautiful bit of advertising.
I do
there.
actually prefer them though. I'm not just saying it.
Yeah, but you're still gonna you can't cut tiny bits with those.
Yeah.
So-
I don't really tend to cut tiny bits.
No, you get in there and you cut, don't you? Right. Come on then. Let's have another one.
Okay, right. Apply some pressure.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Open the. Yes. Now,
Oh,
Incy up.
Incy.
And a bit more.
Yes. Did it.
Almost.
Oh, no!
Oh, it needs a new blade. That's not on you. That's not on you. Don't worry. There is a little chink in this one. I think we should get you a different one. Otherwise that would have been. Look, it's just every now and then.
Potential perfect cut.
Potential perfect cut. There we go. So I'll just cut that off. And then we'll get the next one in. And then
We've got a little.
that is the cutting bit over. I'll pop a new blade in for you while you get the
Thank you.
thingamajiggy. Look, see? Spare blade.
Fabulous.
I won't ask you to.
No, please don't.
you
Please do
imagine?
not ask me to change a blade live on air.
No. Apparently I can't do it either, so it's okay.
Should I get the second?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
right,
last
the
one, the third one.
I can't even
Beautiful.
count now. I'm so nervous.
What are you nervous about? Tell me your fears. Which sounds like a
Hmm.
counselling session, doesn't
I
it?
know it does, doesn't it? What are my fears? My
What
fears
are
are
you worried
ruining
about?
this beautiful fabric.
Right, so you've got the other half because we've just cut it into 2.5 metres, so that's
Very
two back
true.
quarters. So if you mess up with one, we'll just
My
use the other
other
one.
fear is potentially chopping or sewing off my fingers. Is that
Okay,
possible?
no. Well, I mean, technically, no.
No.
Tash isn't going to let that happen.
No, I am here.
What could possibly go wrong?
Shut up, Gemma! You know when people just say stuff and you just
No,
think,
you're not making me feel any better.
she's loving, you know she's loving this.
Yeah, I know
You thought
she
she was
is.
really nice, didn't you? Yeah.
I know, I really did.
Yeah, I know, everyone
Do you know
did.
what she's
Fine.
loving as well? Is the fact that usually when she doesn't know how to do something, I like to think that I'm the person that she goes to.
Well, it's certainly not me.
Especially with like any technical
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And now I'm stood up here crying. And I think Gemma's really enjoying it.
She's enjoying your tears.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's okay because it's just going to merge in with the fabric choice. Things up. There we go.
I think I've done it.
Check. Okay. Cover your blade. Always cover your blade.
Oh, I can't. Oh, the button.
Yeah. Yay! Yay! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference a new blade makes. As everybody rushes to get a new blade. I'm just going to cut that in half.
We've got those on the website too.
I'm going to blame the first two mishaps purely on the blade. Not the fact
I mean, you
that
can-
I applied no pressure.
Yeah, you can give it a go. Now, you need to pick yourself out of all of that. Because obviously the lipstick cow go ombre. So you've got one side that looks like that. And you've got one side that goes up to there.
So I want to
you've
go
got
with
pick
the
your
orange
ombres.
on this side.
Okay.
And then, what have we got here? Oh, this is a tough one, isn't it? I might go with the bluey side, and then we've got the greys. Yeah?
Good choice.
Even just pulling the fabric apart, you do this quicker.
What I really enjoyed was actually the amount of time it took you to choose the fabrics.
It
Because
really
everybody
did.
thinks it's such an easy thing to do. But when you've got a sweet shop, choosing just 3 sweets is hard, right?
It was very difficult, I'm not going to lie. And then also, I was picking fabrics, and Natasha was like, just remember the project that we're going for. You kind of want contrasting fabrics, and it's difficult. But now I fully understand all of those emails that we got through saying, please can you help me pick fabrics? And I'm like, there's so many on the website, just pick whatever you want. But it is hard. It
Can't you
is so
decide?
hard.
What's the matter? Right, so we're going to layer these up with selvages all one on top of the other because we're then going to chop the selvages off, all right? We're going to trim them off. So what you want to make sure that you do is have all of your selvages that side because you want your ruler on the fabric.
Okay.
You don't want to be cutting with just that much of the fabric under your ruler
No.
because it doesn't give that grip enough chance to grip.
Okay.
I mean, it will, but why would you when you've got all of this?
Then
that it
I
could
might use
merely
my
grip?
fingers.
I mean, no. But
Okie dokie.
you're doing really well.
I don't feel like I've actually really done anything yet.
Well, you've cut fabric, and
True.
the number of people that actually never get that far,
That is very true, actually.
that just stroke it, but you have actually made that start.
The same ruler again.
Yeah.
Shall I like straighten this out a bit?
Mm.
Okay. And I just need to cut off just the selvage.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would take just a little bit more off because the selvages
Should I do
vary.
straight?
So I would just always
Ah,
take a little
okay.
bit more off because there's nothing worse than thinking that you've trimmed the selvage off all of them and then realising that the bottom one had a slightly wider selvage. It's
Okay.
super annoying.
That much, or should I do
That's
some more?
perfect, yeah. So now you're going through 3 layers, so
Oh,
you're going
really
to have to apply a
the
little
pressure.
bit more. I love how she is actually incy-wincying her fingers up there,
I've
That's
also realised
perfect.
I'm doing what my mum does.
which is what?
I'm sticking my tongue out when
No,
I'm
it's okay.
trying
We
to
can't see that.
concentrate.
It's above. It's an above camera,
Oh, fabulous.
so you're absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Well done. Yes, exactly that braid. Now we're going to spin it around. We're going to neaten off those edges. So we're going to neaten
Oh,
off
that's
these
not actually
ones.
quite straight there.
Doesn't
though.
matter
Okay.
because what we'll do is we'll spin that around. Now you want to make sure that that's straight along one of those top edges. Perfect. And then you're going to use that ruler. And you're going to use the lines on the ruler and your mat to make sure that you're going to cut a 90-degree angle off that edge.
A 90-degree angle off that edge.
So align that along there so that you're cutting at not
Oh,
a
oh,
perfect
oh, oh, oh.
90 degrees.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you've got this.
I appreciate your confidence.
You've nearly done it.
I haven't even started sewing yet.
It takes minutes.
Okay. Yes.
And
I'm
that's
really
the thing.
happy every
Oh,
time
yeah,
that
but
comes
just
off.
cover the blade.
Oh, sorry.
Cool. Spin it around. Let's cut another 90 degrees.
Might need you to like.
That's it. That's it. That's it. And if you line it up on your mat, use your lines on your mats. Because this is the
Yeah.
kind of thing, because Esther's like, I'm going to ask really stupid questions, but this is the kind of thing that we do without even thinking about it. The next thing to say to you is make sure you've got some of that ruler off the fabric at the end.
Okay.
Because you want to be able to cut through and beyond. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you've got your ruler right there,
Mm-hmm.
you've kind of got to stop there, which might mean that you don't actually cut through all the fabric.
Got
Whereas if you've got an inch or something on the end there, then you can cut through all the way off.
Yes.
Straight. And that's why
Have I-
these rulers
have I
are
done that?
24 and a half inches, not just the 22 that you'd normally get from
Have
a
I
44 inch.
Line
fabric.
that up correctly.
Beautifully. Yeah, just make sure that you've got enough. Yeah, yeah. Your hair's in the way, so I can't actually see if you're sticking your fingers out.
my
your
tongue out.
Yeah. And then last side.
I'm loving the hand action. It's like a thing from
Yeah,
the
no,
other
it's
side.
proper incy wincy spidering it. It's absolutely how, and it just if it just helps you to remember.
Itsy spider.
Yeah.
Have you been watching the
Wednesday?
on Netflix?
Brilliant.
No, I haven't because Gemma put me off it.
Oh.
She said that what's his chops was really unattractive and horrible and
Gomez.
slimy, and he should have had a bit more to him.
He's not.
Oh, see,
Gomez is not handsome.
Gemma
he's
wanted a
never really
handsome-
been handsome for me though.
Well, no, but he's normally charming.
Do you think?
Gomez is normally charming.
Oh, well, I think because I used to watch it as the Addams Family as a kid, so I never really used to look at him in that way. So it
Mhm.
doesn't bother
He's
me.
He's
No.
supposed to be charming.
To have bagged to Catherine Zeta-Jones, you'd want a bit of
Yeah,
charm,
I
wouldn't you?
guess.
you?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Should we
it's a
go
good
again?
Series.
But no, I haven't watched any of it yet.
I think it's a good one to watch.
Do you? Is it one
Yeah.
I can watch with Freddie?
I think so.
I think it's a 12, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say you could. I don't think there's anything too.
I mean, if we
ropey.
go by like clothes size, then he's old enough. Cover your blade, and we're good to go. Sorry. That's
if we
everything
go
cut.
by size, he's old enough to watch an 18 and above. And to go to the pub, yeah.
And to go to the pub. Right, we are going to sew short sides together.
So you've got a long side and a short side, SJ.
It looks like I've got a square.
The next thing we are going to look at today is whether or not we know our shapes.
I know. I mean, okay, so these are my short sides.
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay, so
So when you spin it around, yeah, and then you're going to put two right sides together. Now, what is the right side of the fabric?
the one that looks nice.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It is exactly that.
The side that looks like, especially on this is quite easy actually.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a little bit harder.
Yeah. But you've got your sparkly gold bit
True,
that you know
true,
is
true,
going to be
true.
on the right side of the
True.
fabric.
Okay,
So take that top one, spin it around, and put it right sides together with this one.
what do you mean by spin it around?
I mean that you had it that way, you want to spin it around
Flip it
that
over.
way. Flip it.
Oh.
Perfect. And now put it on top of this one.
Oh, I
Right
get what
sides
you're
together.
saying. Right
Yes.
sides together.
Now, would you like to
Okay.
pin this or are you just going to go for it?
Oh, I think I should pin.
Okay.
No,
Then you-
or should I not? But then do I have to stop sewing to take the pins
Yeah.
out? It's quite a dilemma that we have here because either way,
Because the pain might be over quicker if you don't pin,
yeah,
but it also might go horribly wrong.
yeah.
Quilt clips.
Quilt clips.
Yeah. Defo, quilt clips.
Gemma La 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 is saying quilt clips.
I also
but-
know that Gemma was pricking herself with the pins this morning, so
Quilt clips.
There you go. So you're going to clip the top two pieces of fabric.
leave the bottom one.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything with that yet.
Nope. Not yet.
Long and short side. Yeah. One of them.
Oh, you see, this. I knew this would happen. Gemma cannot stop herself.
I'm helpful.
No, you're not helpful.
I've
You've put the fear of what have you into the poor girl,
I've
telling her
just
that I am
thought,
equally bad at these.
Do I need to? If I put the quilt clips too far in?
Nope.
Oh no, because I need to take them out when
Yeah.
we go through it anyway.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Will you just shush in the corner?
And do I
I'm
just do
shushing
the?
her.
I know.
I'm shushing her for you, SJ. I'm shushing
I
her.
want to give her a hug.
You caused half of it. This is your idea.
It
Now
was.
saying that she wants
I
to
was
give
really
her a hug.
happy to do the interviews, and we spoke about. We did speak about what we can do differently this year because we've done 2 years worth of interviews now, and especially me, I've been interviewed twice now, so you might get bored of just hearing about my life.
I have to hear about mine every week, love. Wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, but you've got loads going on. It's really exciting. I haven't really done much in the last 2 years, bar get engaged.
Apart from that, yeah.
So we were thinking, what else can we do? And Gemma came up with a fabulous idea that the ones that don't sew should be put to the test.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
So you're going to take that to the machine. Now, what is the first thing that we're going to notice when we take that to the machine and put it under the foot? Where's that first quilt clip that you've put?
The wrong place.
It just means that you can't put the fabric under the machine because there's a quilt clip in the way.
But I can put it like that. I put it there because I was originally going along here until I got told that was the wrong thing.
It's the short end. It just needs to be the short end.
Yeah.
She's so... All right.
Breathe.
Okie dokie. So there are lines on this.
Yeah,
I'm
we're going
guessing
to
I have
ignore all the lines. You're going to use the edge of the foot as your 1/4 inch.
The edge of the foot.
Mm-hmm. So if you line your fabric with the edge of the foot, the right hand side edge of the foot.
So it's right on the end.
Yeah. So between...
So like that.
Yeah. So when you put your fabric under there,
Mm-hmm.
between that edge of the fabric there and that needle is 1/4
Oh,
of an
my
inch.
1/4 of an inch. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel like this is very even here. Do I need to repin it?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's Gemma's design. She's made it so that it's easy for beginners. And if you go a bit wibbly wobbly, nobody cares. It looks fabulous.
Oh God, I don't know where to hold the fabric.
So the machine's going to feed it in. It's going to take it through. So you don't really have to do a lot. So if you just press down on the foot pad a little bit, it's going to start to take it under. Now you can take that clip out.
Oh, have I
That's
gone a
it.
little bit on
No, you're right.
the wonk?
So then just adjust the fabric so that it's feeding through straight.
I feel like I need to go a little bit faster than this. We're going a little bit too slow.
It's okay. And because of the machine that it is, I've set it so that you've got your tortoise and hare. I mean, yeah, we'd like this done by next Christmas.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Okay.
How long did this straight stitching take?
Imagine if you asked me to do anything more complicated. Okay, I'll try and speed it
Yeah,
up.
but we all have to start somewhere. Like, I'm not joking. You go at whatever speed makes you feel comfortable. That's all it is about. And that's why, like, when Emily sews, I wouldn't let her sew any faster than this.
Can I just put it out there that Emily's how old?
But she has been sewing since she was 3.
Oh, so all right.
Longer than you.
It's all right. She's got 27 years on me.
So it's all good. But, you know, this is what we
I'm
have
really
these
good
machines.
at like ripping clothes and fraying the edges. You know.
So basically destroying stuff.
Yeah. You know, all of that kind
Distressing.
of distressing. I can do that when it
Yeah.
comes to being crafty
Okay.
or creative of any.
Or destructive.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, look at you! Look at you! Look at you go!
I think I've gone a little bit wonky there.
Doesn't
though.
matter. Doesn't matter. Go on.
Do you know what
Go
I've
for it.
just realised as well is that we've got a very visible thread on this as well, so you'll be able to see
Now,
It's all right. You're doing
How-
good.
badly my.
Doesn't matter. You are doing well. Now, the nice thing about this, I'm just checking that the iron is unplugged.
And do I just take all the way through?
Yep. And then when you're finished,
I cut it.
yep. There you go.
Oh,
And then lift
needle's
the back.
already up.
Yep. There you go.
Ta-da!
One line of stitching done.
It
Beautiful.
doesn't actually look that bad, does it?
No, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So now we're going to...
that smile.
I know, look at that. We're going to now clip this onto another end there. Or if you want to do
Okay.
it that end, then that's fine, whichever. But basically you've got 2 more lines of that to sew.
Okay, so I really should maybe be a little bit faster this time.
I mean, it's up to you, but don't rush and panic.
Okay. Is that? Yeah, that's okay. Is that okay? Or should I pull it over some more?
You don't have to put it over, just give it a little wibble and just realign it there. Okay. Cool. Take it to the machine.
Is it best for me to like turn it around
Yeah.
and keep the fabric on this
Yeah.
side?
I would.
Okie dokie. Here we go again.
You honestly, this is such a great starter project. If you're starting with kids or anything, because you can make the squares smaller or the rectangle smaller. So if you do want to do this with a grandchild or anything like that,
Any little person who's probably half the age, if not.
oh, I was going to
triple the
mention your
age
height.
of me. Yeah, to be
I
fair,
mean, this
Emily
is Gemma's
probably
pattern.
she probably is similar to my height now, isn't she?
Pattern.
A hobbit,
Hobbit
mate.
pattern. Is this why I was given it?
You are doing a great job.
I feel like I just need to.
Well, this is beautiful.
So much concentration going on here.
I love that. But it's also
can-
something that, like, I could make this with Emily for grandparents. In fact, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I don't know what Freddie will make them. What will Freddie make them?
Yeah,
Do I dare do a zip with Freddie?
Oh God.
maybe.
Don't mention the zip.
Oh, no.
Not,
Yeah,
not
but we
today.
cheat zips. We cheat zips, remember, because we do them with quarters tape. So there's none of that
Of course.
horrible
Maybe
pinning.
next year I'll try that.
You heard it here.
I said maybe.
You heard it here first. That's a
Did say maybe.
That's a
She
yes.
said she'd do it.
yeah. I
I
heard
heard
yes.
her.
No.
I heard
Yeah.
yes. It wasn't a no.
No.
Therefore, it's a yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard she was going to design something that uses
Oh.
as it.
Amazing. That's
Does-
yeah.
Design.
What? Good job. That is 2 lines sewn.
How many more do we
Awesome.
have to do?
Another 2. You're halfway
wow.
through the sewing.
Okay.
You've already done your cutting, so now you're going to do that third side. Third side.
Oh, because we need to connect it.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
Fabulous. Oh, I understand now why it doesn't matter what colour the thread is.
No, because you don't see
You
it.
don't see it.
No.
Even better.
Nah.
It means you don't have to be changing the thread between all the makes.
No, wrong way. So we're going to do this. We're now going to fold it lengthways. We haven't got to this. This is the last one that we're going to sew. So you're going to
So what have I got to do
put it
now?
right sides together lengthways.
She's going to make a long,
What
Long loop.
long
Oh,
You've
of
got to
course,
do a
because
long
it's a
tube.
tube. Oh my god,
so
it's
this
going
is
to
a-
take me forever to sew this.
It's fine. This is a pre-recorded show. We could edit this. We could also mention that this morning
Edit the moments where I go.
we did make this live this morning as well. I'd just like to say we did actually make this live this morning. You clearly weren't watching.
I was
It's fine.
watching.
No,
I
it's
was
fine. It's
watching.
fine. It's fine. Gemma won't take it personally. But look, you're doing well. So you started by matching up those seams, which is really great, and then pop a little clip in.
I was watching.
Gemma is
Gemma did
itching.
it much quicker than this.
Yeah, I know, because she's made about 20 million of them. So do not worry.
I
And I
know.
can just
I
see
can
her. Can you
see
see her
Gemma,
fingers
like-
out the corner of your eye?
Help.
She is itching to help. No, that's not how people learn.
Am I doing it
Patronising with that
wrong?
sound.
Am
No,
I
you're
doing it wrong?
perfectly right. It's just that she wants it done quicker. Look, sit on your hands.
She wants it done quicker.
When Gemma wants to help, what she means is do it herself. That's your form of help, isn't it? I'll just do it.
Over 10 years as a teacher, I do know how to teach and help.
Okay. Do you reckon that's enough pins?
Yeah.
I think
Go on. You're a pro now, SJ. You've done 2 rows.
so. Is it best to put this on the floor?
Yeah,
or
it's fine. Yeah.
Just don't stand on it.
I mean, try not to, but it's not the end of the world if you do.
Okie dokie. The pedal's moving further and further away from me.
You can move it back.
I feel like I'm learning to drive again.
But it is like that. It's that coordination between your hands and your feet.
Oh.
And it's all good.
Okie dokie.
I have to put this on a stool for Captain Small to reach the pedal.
At least I don't need that.
No. But you're also not 4.
No. Oh, I think I've moved it over too far. Is that a problem?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. It's just going to be a little bit skinnier then.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Fabulous.
That's why this is such a great starter make. If you're not putting the pom-pom if you were putting the pom-pom trim in,
Nope.
meh. But no.
We are not doing
We are
that.
not pom-pom trimming. So for those of you that are sitting there with a sewing machine going, I might give this a go. Like I want to start. Or maybe you want to make something with your grandkids. Or maybe, you know.
Wait
When I started
till
sewing,
I
mine
go
was with
home.
my 60-year-old sewing machine from my grandmother. Had to take it down to St Austell and get it serviced.
I've given myself a real big seam allowance here.
That's okay, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just keep sewing.
I feel like
Do you
the
remember,
seam allowance is potentially getting bigger though.
That's all right, just keep manoeuvring it to the edge. Do you remember in Finding Nemo? Just keep swimming.
Keep swimming.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep sewing. You're all right. You are doing just fine. Are you right there, Gemma? Mm-hmm. Oh, she's fine. In the corner. She's fine. I do know how to teach. Yeah. We had this with Emily the other day. Someone told her to be careful with a pair of scissors. I do know how to use scissors. All right then, love.
I do love her confidence, though.
Yeah,
It's something that I hope she never loses.
yeah.
I know you might hope that she does at some point.
I mean, no, because you don't want the edges knocked off them too much, do you?
No.
However, there is also a safety aspect involved when she tells me that she's the world's best driver and then screams for half an hour when I won't let her drive the car.
Of course, yeah,
And you go,
that's a slight problem.
yeah, but no, you know you can't drive.
Yeah.
You're 3. Little things like that.
Has she got her Legoland driving licence, though?
Gosh, don't give her anything like that.
I
She's the
used
world's
to hold
best
on
everything.
to mine. I used to hold on to
Really?
mine, walk around with it. My Legoland driving licence. I know how to drive, don't you know? Legoland told me so.
Yeah.
Until I turned 17, and then I was absolutely petrified to actually learn how to drive.
Oh, you know what? Legoland doesn't actually work in the real world.
No, yeah, it wasn't the same.
So if you find yourself drifting a little bit, you can come back close to the edge if you want. I mean, pedal, foot, whatever.
I feel like I'm kicking this pedal further and further away from me.
Probably are. It's fine.
I think I am. I'm wearing big boots today as well because it's snowy outside. Probably
That's
should
all right.
have.
You are doing great. Now, you see, you've gone for more of a dressmaker seam allowance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. That's just okay.
I'm just, combining.
Just try and keep it.
I'm
little
trying
more-
to go back.
You can, it's fine. And this is how to. Honestly, Esther, when we first started at Sewing Quarter,
Yeah.
all those years ago,
Yeah. Did I ever think I'd be here today? Nope.
well, no, it wasn't just that, but I used to watch and I had a great knowledge of sewing. Great knowledge. Could I actually sew? No, could I, Eck? Couldn't sew
You
a straight
couldn't?
line. No. I could sew basic. I could sew straight. Well, I thought I could sew straight lines. And then I tried sewing. I had a jelly roll. And I tried sewing that together. I couldn't sew straight. What was going on? Couldn't do it.
Oh, I've gone really thick there.
Doesn't matter, don't worry about it. Okay. So now, you are going to keep the seam on top.
Yeah.
You're going to put your arm into the loop.
Oh, God. All the way to the end?
All the way to the end. Keeping that seam on the top of your arm. You are going to get hold of that side and pull it back through. Not all the way through. You're going to pull it so that your seams are right sides together. Pull through. Pull your hand towards you.
But then it's just all going to pull through.
Leave the rest upon your arm.
And just start to pull through. That's it.
Oh, I
like
understand.
a turning, like your hand is a
Halfway.
big turning through tool.
Got it.
Yeah. So you now want to match up the seam you're pulling through with the seam on the end. Keep pulling it. Keep pulling it.
I don't know if the seam is still on the top on the inside.
Doesn't matter. Just keep
Okey-dokey.
pulling it because you can align it. There we go. So stop. Find your seam. Match your seams.
Mhm.
There you go.
Do I need to shake it all out, or?
No, just get it so that you can sew round that bit. So you might want to clip a bit.
I've got to sew round it.
Yeah.
Can I not just do a?
No. No. You really didn't watch that demo this morning, did you? No. But the good news is this is the last
Too
line of
busy
stitching.
collecting DPD deliveries at the same time as the show.
Yeah, any excuse. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to mark on there a turning through gap?
I'm not sure that I will follow it, even if there's a line there for me to follow, if I'm being honest, but we can try.
Just 2 marks.
Just start sewing.
Okay.
And then just
And then just stop
Before you
before you get to the end. That will also work.
But how do you...
Give it a go, see how you think you might do it.
Where do I start?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
seam.
I tend to start...
Before the seam.
It-
'Cause you want to go over the seam.
You do want to go over the seam, yeah. You don't want the seam. I wouldn't have the seam as part of your turning through gap.
Okay. But do I need to pull that up some more?
Just have a wider seam allowance.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that.
No. And you can do it so that you just pop it it there
Okay.
if you want to. And around you go. But
Wow.
this is the thing, like this doesn't need to be a
Perfect
vigorous,
or neat.
no, 1/4 of an inch seam. This doesn't matter.
So in which projects is it really important that you do keep that small seam?
Patchworking.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And if this were a dressmaking project,
and do I just keep going?
yeah, you just keep going around until you almost get to the end, but leave enough that you can get your hand through your turning through gap.
Ah, this is where we have the turning through gap problem.
Yes.
Which I feel, even though you've mentioned it to me, I'm probably still going to forget.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world of I know any
Where did I
turning
even
through gap.
start?
I've even marked a turning through gap, but I'm talking and I've just sewn through it. It happens.
It does.
To me, quite a lot of the time.
And I completely understand now how that can happen. It's only taken me 3 years, you know.
It's all right. It's a bit of empathy. They do say, don't they, you should, within a business, try and do a bit of everybody's job so that you have a bit of an understanding of what that person
I
goes
don't
through.
want to do this on a weekly basis, though.
Okay.
Just
3 times a week?
3 times.
Okay.
I've gone from one extreme to the other here. This one's a tiny seam allowance.
Is it at least 1/4 of an inch?
I think so. It's more on the other fabric than the Moda fabric.
Okay. It's all made of.
Oh, it is all Moda. The lipstick rather than the...
Okay. As long as they are sewn together.
They are
Yeah, you're
sewn
all right.
together.
Just try and keep at least the edge of the foot on there. There you go, you do now. And do you want to know the good news? You can stop.
Yeah, because that's my turning through
Yeah.
gap.
Excellent. Now, in that gap,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to stuff your hand,
Into the...
turning through gap.
Okay.
Or fingers. If you've got that.
I don't think I've left enough room for the whole hand. And what do I do now? Pull it through?
At this point.
So go to the furthest point.
Oh, I can only get my foot... Oh, no, hang on, wait. If I do this...
There you go. And you want to go to the furthest point, because otherwise it's going to be a right old faff.
Okay. This is like when you do your bed sheets.
Yes.
Exactly that.
And I just yank it through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gently.
Okay.
Because otherwise you rip your stitches.
Ask her how she knows.
I underestimate. I have like that body dysmorphia about the size of my hand. I'm pretty sure I think my hands are just like that thin.
Look.
I know, it's starting to come through. Look at this, SJ, you made this.
I know. Wait till I show my mum. She'll be very proud of me.
Ah, then you give it a really good shake.
Oh my God, that's it done.
Yeah, you would hand stitch up or machine stitch up that turning through gap. But otherwise, twist, arrange in a beautiful manner, you know, like
I
how
would put it
Gemma
on, but
does.
then I'm going to like with my mic. But look how good, that actually works really well, doesn't it?
Really well.
I think it's a
Yes.
good fabric.
Look at that smile. There you go. You see
Oh my
it,
God,
Matt?
actually, that's it finished.
That's it finished. You just need to sew up that gap and you're done.
Wow. I'm very proud of myself.
Yay!
Thanks,
Happy Christmas,
everybody.
SJ. You've made it.
Thanks.
That's your first thing ever made.
It is. It's only taken me 3 years.
And it's
On
wearable.
Natasha Makes.
We're like
Yeah.
proud mother
And it
hens.
is.
Yeah. We're so proud. We're so proud.
Oh,
And we can
wow.
stitch that up. No problem.
And you just hand stitch that.
Yeah.
Just fold it in.
Yeah. Job done.
Amazing.
There you go. Gorgeous.
It didn't take too long, did it? How long
Nope.
have we been going for?
Nearly an hour.
I thought that was only half an hour.
5 minutes.
Sorry,
We
everybody.
chatted in between. It's fine.
We did.
Well done, you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Very proud.
Thank you. And as ever, thank you for all that you do for us.
It is my pleasure.
Absolute trooper. So thank you very much. And we'll have to think of something else we used to do next year.
I know. Do you know, I've always had this whenever we've needed cover or anything, I've gone, it's fine, I can present. Can't do any more than that. Never used a sewing machine. Don't know how to use any of this stuff. I'm
No
not going to have that excuse
excuses.
next year.
Nope. And this is how we all started. My very first make was the tablet stand, the Eco tablet stand, which was 4 lines of stitches. 5 maybe.
Why didn't you start me with that one?
I can do that next time. Well, we'll give that to Izzy to do. She got technology, hasn't she? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Go on then.
That could be Izzy's challenge.
Fabulous. I'll give her the heads up.
No warnings.
No warnings.
warnings.
No, on the day.
I didn't have any warnings. I got told, 3 minutes before we were to do this that I was going to be making the infinity scarf.
Yeah. And you've made it perfectly, so you can't complain.
Thank you so much. I actually am really proud of this.
Yeah, no, you should be. You absolutely should be. Happy Christmas. Well done.
And to you.
Thank you very much, and I will see you in the new year.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Natasha Makes. Izzy, you are making today. Everybody, this is Izzy.
Hello.
Now, Izzy, how long have you been with us now?
About 6 months since the summer.
Really? It's been that long?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's flown by. Izzy is actually the most qualified person in the building, which scares us on a regular basis, which is great. So, this year you got your A-levels. Would you like to tell everybody what you got? Because we're super proud of you.
Yes. I got ABB
In
A in textiles, B in business, and a B in maths.
Smart cookie, this one. You can see why we grabbed hold of her and are not keen to let her go. So, Izzy, today's challenge should be super easy for you. Because, what did you make for your textiles A-level?
I made a fairy costume for the fairy prince in Thumbelina.
Right.
And it was a 3-piece costume. I made a crown, a top and some trousers as well.
Right.
And that took me like 6 months or more.
Okay, so we don't have 6 months today. So we've given you a slightly shorter challenge.
Yes.
But today we've given you the Natasha's Eco tablet stand. This was my very first pattern ever.
Very first ever.
It was my very first pattern ever. I'm trying to convince Izzy that what she really wants to do is do patterns for us, and she's told herself that she can't possibly do it.
Because everything ever has already been made by Natasha.
But no, it's just not true. And there are different versions and different shapes and sizes and everything. Otherwise, we may just as well shut the door and go home. But you have lots of ideas for youthful people, and I know what I need. Things like peg bags. So, you bring a different energy to the place. So, anyway, this is my very first pattern. It is the Natasha's Eco tablet stand. Do you know why it's eco?
No plastic.
No plastic. What do we use instead?
Buckwheat.
Yay!
Which is here.
Yes, we sell it in 500-gram bags. You only need 250 grams for one of these. Now, we recorded this the other day.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, me and Gemma recorded and we had a really nice time.
Great.
And then as I was leaving the other day, Gemma said, make sure you look presentable on Friday. And I said, well, why, Gemma? Because I always look a bit, I look warehousey because I work in the warehouse.
Generally, she's got like her belly hanging out and we're all like, remember those days. Yeah.
And
you're
she
fully
said,
covered today.
Yes, fully
great,
covered and appropriate. And she said, well, that recording you did the other day is gone. So
we have no idea.
It's just disappeared.
None of us know. We don't know.
No.
We have no clue. We have no idea where it's gone. Poof. It was there in the morning, and then when we came to download it in the afternoon. So, you get to do this again.
Yes.
But you have made one before. How did that go?
It went well. It went well. There was no complaints. It went well.
Excellent. And then did you give it to someone?
Well, I took it home. And then the next day my mum sent me a picture of her using it. So I would say she's claimed it.
And what did she write underneath that message?
Perfecto.
Yay! There we go. It has the Izzy's mum seal of approval. So we're going to make it again today in your fabric of your choice. What have you chosen for us today?
I can't remember what it's called, but it's Lewis and Irene. And it's got bees and flowers on.
It's beautiful. Do you want to
Lovely.
hold it up next to there? And I will. I'm going to do it on a close up. Oh, yeah, there we go. We have the technology. It works. Look at this. There you go.
It's lovely.
Izzy, when you were doing your A-levels, did you ever think you'd be made to stand in front of a camera and do
No.
this kind of stuff?
This
No?
was actually something that I never even considered. So, but now I'm here. I'm here anyway.
So, you just crack on with it, and that's all good.
Mm.
So, do you have, I've been asking this about everyone, do you have any highlights for your year so far?
Highlights of my year so far.
Apart from obviously getting all your grades.
Yeah, I was going to say finishing school. That was nice. That's been nice. I liked school, but it was just a lot going on all of the time, and it's nice to not have the pressure of assignments. That's what I really liked.
Yeah.
Not having the pressure anymore, because that was what drove me away from uni. Maybe one day, but not today. But
Not,
yeah.
That day is not today, their
That
loss
day
is
is
our
not
gain.
today.
No. Alrighty then. So, the Eco tablet stand. Ready, steady. So. Or cut, or whatever.
Okay.
So the first thing you've got to do, you've got the instructions there, feel free
Yes.
to refer to them, but otherwise...
Okay. Are these all for me?
They came out, I'm going to be really honest, they came out of the boot of my car, and I thought you might want to use some of them.
I
So,
like this one.
that one.
This
Like
one.
stripology, this
I
is
do.
good. I was just going to sit in the corner and be quiet, but I think we both know that's not really going to be a
Okay.
thing.
No, I'll
Yeah.
put those there. And
Why do you like
this is-
stripology is?
Because it's so much faster. Like the other day, I keep taking home stuff from here. I've been taking home one of the rulers and a rotary cutter and a cutting mat, and instead of using like the stripology while I'm here, and the stripology is just so much faster because I could just whoosh, turn
Exactly.
it, whoosh.
Yeah. So when we're not cutting with the electric scissors, which is most of the time, isn't it, to be fair, then we do use
Yeah,
the stripology.
which is actually my favourite. I like cutting like 5-inch squares and all the other, because I can just stripology it,
You can.
and it's fun.
You have become one of our strippers. So, there are a lot of us out there. If you're going to use the stripology ruler, you're going to have to fold that back in half.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
There you go.
Now this pattern works because we cut 1/2 meters for our fat quarters rather than American size. American size is 18 inches.
18 inches for what?
Yeah, rather than 20 inches. We cut on the 20 inches.
Mm.
We're super generous. It's about the only time that Americans are smaller than us. So, what are you going to cut? Show me what you're going to cut.
I haven't read it.
You haven't read
I'm
it?
going to cut, I remember from the other day, but I'm going to cut 2 10-inch squares
Yeah.
and a 2.5-inch strip.
Yep.
Is that also 10 inches? The width of your fat quarter?
Kind of
Oh,
doesn't
no.
matter. That bit's up for grabs.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
of course.
It doesn't matter so much. So let's go overhead and let's see this beautiful fabric in action.
Okay.
There it is.
So, this feels a bit like a test, because she's just sitting there quietly. But what I would do is I would put this here and cut off the...
Would you turn it round maybe?
Oh yes, I would. Instead of turning that. Yes, I might do that. I might have thought of that.
Right. So we know that when we cut ours, that's our 20 inches, isn't it?
Hmm.
So if you want a 10-inch strip off there, you're going to have to fold it the other way. That away.
Oh.
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 So let's start you off with a 10-inch strip. So yeah, you're going to cut off the selvage. You're quite right.
Okay, a 10-inch strip. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Look at this. It's almost like you've been paying attention. Lining everything up beautifully. Beautifully. I will wheel myself out the way.
Let's put it in.
There you go. Oh, nice.
Nice. Because I took one of those home. I've had my boyfriend and my brother picking it up and going, pizza cutter, me. And no, Put that down.
Put it down
Put
immediately.
that down.
If not sooner. Yeah, no, boys only seem to think of it as a pizza cutter. They're going to be really disappointed.
My brother came home late last night because he finished work halfway through the day. And part-timer. He actually works the hardest of anyone in my family. And he came home with 3 cookies from KFC. And he picked them up and he picked that up and he went, "Oh, I've got cookie on it now." I said, "Go away, go away, do not touch that."
No.
No, do not touch that. He hadn't actually got cookie on it, he was just being mean.
Yeah, there are certain things. My now ex-husband, degree nice I going through today, very, once used my fabric scissors for cutting baler twine. Yeah.
Well, yeah, my boyfriend did pick it up and he went to cut some paper. And I know you're allowed to cut paper with it, but I was still like, "Don't you dare, stop it, stop it."
You have one.
Well, yeah, I'm glad I told him to stop.
He
then.
will learn. He will learn. But yeah, we joke it's grounds for divorce. Turns out. Awkward. Right, let's grab that rotary cutter and let's cut another 10 inches, shall we?
From here.
So yes, you've got your 0 there.
Okay.
So if you're going to cut a 10-inch strip, you go to 10 inches there,
Okay.
and away we jolly well go. Oh,
There we go.
by Jove, she's done it.
Great.
Yep. So whilst you've got that there,
Mhm.
and you've got it lined up on your 10 inches, you might want to cut yourself
A
a
2.5.
2.5 inch strip. So with the stripology ruler, every time you see a square, it is 2.5 inches.
Oh, okay.
So if you've already got it lined up on one square, you know that the next square is going to give you a 2.5 inch strip, because often we strip fabric into 2.5 inch strips. So
Oh, these squares. I was thinking, what squares?
those squares.
Aha.
Aha!
That one there.
There you go. So put your blade in where there is that. There we go.
There we go.
Cool beans. All right. Now you're going to get your 10-inch strip back and cut it into 10-inch squares.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I was like, why this one?
Should I put the? I was going to say, should I put the kettle on? Shall I put the iron on? So I'll give it a quick press for you.
Yes, please. Is this scrap?
Well, I mean, it might be. Let's see. Let's see if we've actually cut this at 20 inches for you.
Okay.
Let's see if we've actually cut it the right way.
Then I'm opening it out. Yes. Okay. Just checking. Okay. Oh, that's not quite straight. No.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Just straighten up as much as you can. We'll just take a slightly wider seam allowance.
Okay.
Straighten up as much as you can with your cutter. So cut your 0 and straighten up there. So you can see that.
It's this bit that's not straight. Can you see?
Oh, that's
Which is
all right.
worse.
Don't worry.
So
Don't
shall
worry,
I
don't
just
worry. Just
whiz at 10?
Yeah. Let's just see if you can. That's all right. Don't worry. Just so you're always going to cut your 0.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
not
you're
sure
gonna
I've
cut
got enough to do that.
You will. Cut 0.
Cut 0.
Cut on 0.
Mhm.
Then cut on 10. And this is a very good point. I mean, this was one that we grabbed. But if you need to make it a 9.5 inch square, then do. Yeah, go on then.
For this other one, make it 9.5.
Just
Okay.
go up on 20, see if there's anything there that just needs a trim.
Well, there's a bit that's shorter.
Okay, that's all right. What we'll do is we'll just make that seam allowance ever so slightly
Okay.
smaller. But always square up where you can. So
Okay.
it was, yeah. And then whop it over here, and I will give it a little press.
There you go. And my strip.
Hmm?
And my
And
strip.
just strip. Yeah.
There you go.
I've got lovely Lizzie Prangle's little seat that I'm on today.
What do
Don't
you
often
mean?
sit down. Well, Lizzie used to be a hairdresser, and then when she stopped hairdressing and she moved house, she didn't have space for her fabulous stool. She gave it to us. She said, "Oi, those there lovely people at Natasha Makes, you can have a stool to sit down on." Oh, thank you very much. I don't often sit down, it's a bit of a treat.
Okay.
There we go. Alrighty.
Okay, so put the right sides together
Mhm.
and stitch around 3 sides.
And it's non-directional, this.
Yes, that was the parameters for choosing the fabric.
Uh-huh.
Non-directional.
Do you want any pins to pin it? Ah, you got the little wooden one. I love the little wooden one.
I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Well, I liked cutting it because I cut
Did you
cut some
the
of
kits?
those. Yeah, and they are. I use a stripology for that.
There you go.
So that was fun. It was fun. Oh, I didn't use pins last time I did it. That's why I was
Oh, didn't you?
new.
You don't have to. You can freestyle
It's
it.
probably for the best, considering it's already a little bit wonky. I don't know what I'm going to do with this other one now. I might just bring it home and not tell my parents, and I think they'll see in double.
But just
yeah,
something
there's just 2 around the house.
that, yeah.
I know when I was doing my my coursework for my A levels, it was hell for everybody because there was just stuff everywhere all of the time.
Welcome to being a creative.
And my mum likes to sew, but she doesn't do it a lot. So she was going, "Is there anything I can help you with? Is there anything I can help you with?" And I'm going, No, I'm just so stressed. Just leave it. Don't touch it, else I'll get confused." And then my grandma, who was a seamstress. Well, if anyone from the exam board is watching, stop watching. But
This comes with an advisory.
she helped a
That's
lot
right.
with.
Yeah, but that's what
some
that's
of my
what
stuff.
teachers are there for, isn't it? To help. There you go. Right.
We're going to switch this on. There we
Oh
go.
yeah. Is everything plugged in?
Yes, I plugged it in myself.
Oh, well done. Get you. Now this has been in the car, so I hope it's all A-okay.
I did wonder why it was unplugged, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no. So it went across to go to Create and Craft, and then they gave me a machine, which they never do.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, I thought you meant
not
to
like
keep.
To keep. No. Now just remember with this one that if you press the back of the
Cuts.
pedal, it cuts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that. Is it all of the machines here that cut things? Because I love that. Because I used the other one. I was making something, I used the other one. What's the other one that we have?
Oh, we've
got the one with the big
have
screen.
many.
May
So
have many.
we've got the UX. We've got the
Yes.
DX. This is the mini tabletop. Is that sewing okay? Because it has been in the car, so I don't know if the...
Seems
good?
alright.
Yeah, okay. What else have we got? We've got the other tabletop in silver, or platinum. We've got the platinum edition. We've also got... What else have we got? I've got all sorts. We've got overlockers, we've got all sorts.
It had like a little digital screen, but not like the one in Jane's room.
Oh, then that
Like,
would be the DX.
It was the one that flips up.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be the DX. Bit special, isn't it?
Very
Once you
nice.
have a machine that cuts your thread, you never want to go back to another one. It was one of the things I was like, oh yeah.
I've done it in the wrong place. There we go. Back down.
Yeah, so the DX has got a function whereby you can set it up so that it'll always do that back stitch or a holding stitch.
What's a holding stitch?
Three or four stitches just on the spot, which is very cool.
Very cool. Uh-oh. I did that a bit late. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, when Inga got, she's like, I normally just sew over pins. I'm going, no, here you don't, love. To be fair, I used to as well. But then I started using pins that were quite expensive and went, no, don't really want to damage those ones.
Yeah, I do
No.
not. My sewing machine was very cheap and is quite temperamental, but I've got one friend who's very short, and I take up all of her trousers for her when she gets new trousers, and every single time I do it, it gets caught in the workings of the machine, like down here,
Oh
and I'm like, how have you even done that? It's so frustrating. But me and my mum got it in lockdown because we wanted to sew. And
Ah.
we just got one because our sewing machine was really old and rubbish. And actually didn't work at all. I say rubbish, it just didn't work. It didn't
I mean,
even
that,
sew.
that is kind of one
Yeah.
of the parameters that you need of a sewing machine, isn't it? For it to actually work.
There we go. Ta-da. Yay.
Yay!
Okay. And then I'm getting the 2.5 inch strip.
Yep.
In half lengthways, right size together.
Yep.
I'm mostly looking at the pictures.
But that is why we have the pictures. That's why we have the pictures, because I'm a picture girl. I look at the pictures. And that is what I do. So I'm with you on that. I'm going to wheel myself in a little bit closer. It looks like I'm just like, I'm really not. So that's why. Please don't feel like you have to pin everything.
I do feel like that.
It is non-essential.
I might just.
She's pinning heavily.
I'll be done.
No, I'm going to show everybody just how many pins you've put in there. Look at that.
Just in case, because it can
Just
go
in
wrong
case.
at any minute.
Oh, there's that positive outlook. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We are always ready
I
for it to
forgot
go
about
wrong.
Before we did the other show, I was like, Gemma, what should I not do? And she was like, don't be too negative. So I didn't get that briefing today.
Oh, no, it's one of those things that, oh, what could possibly go wrong? And then everything goes wrong. We're like, oh, yeah, possibly shouldn't have said that. It's all good. Oh, let's go that camera angle. Yay! There we go.
Oh, I don't need that pin.
Have you overpinned?
I may have.
OP'd?
I may have overpinned.
That's all right. Ah, bingo!
Bingo.
Oh, Izzy, this is great. I've just found,
Oh,
just found all my clips. Been wondering where they were for ages. Sitting there having a little tidy up, as you do. I've just found my bag o' clips. Well, that's very exciting. Good job.
oh, got two. I always do the back and forward thing because things always come apart.
It's good
When I do
training.
it.
It's good training.
If I don't do it, something goes wrong, especially in turning through gaps.
Haha.
I really struggle with turning through gaps because I can never do it. So I try and make the hole a bit bigger while I'm putting it through, but that rips the stitches. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, you see, I don't go backwards and forwards because you know how some people have body dysmorphia? I'm pretty sure, you know, where they think their body's either thinner or
Yeah.
smaller than it is, or bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I have that with my hand.
Your hand?
Yeah, I always think my hand is smaller than it is with a turning through gap. So I always make it too small, right? And then I end up ripping the stitches. But if I've gone forwards and backwards, then instead of the stitch just being able to come apart, I end up ripping the fabric. So I now don't go forward and backwards on a turning through gap because I've ripped too many fabrics with my possible man hands, as it turns
Man
out.
hands.
They are clearly not the fairy size I think they are.
What's this one for?
This is a turning through thing.
Oh.
Thingamajiggy.
Yes.
Yeah, so stuff it up there.
Last time we used forceps. I didn't like it.
No woman does enjoy forceps. I'm just going to throw that out there. You might enjoy this one a bit more because look, just push it through.
Ooh,
Voila.
that's so much more fun.
Yay! There we go. And they're back in stock. Hurrah!
Yay.
And then you can use the end to just pokey out the ends.
Pokey.
Hurrah. And then if you want to just top stitch down each side, you want me to give it a quick press?
Yes, please.
All right then. Look, whole bag full of quilting. So excited. Thanks. It's a happy day. It's always a happy day when you find stuff you didn't know you had. Is that not the case?
Mm.
There you go. Right. So you can top stitch down both sides
To make it look cool.
to make it look cool, and
That's what I
also
heard.
it just keeps the fabric nice and flat. Then
Yeah.
have you let this machine rip yet?
Right. I'll go as fast as it can.
Yeah.
No. Are you going to tell me to do that?
Want to have a go?
Okay.
It's just a straight line.
Okay.
One.
Kick this into position. Okay.
You're not up for speed yet. Yay!
You are a nutter. That is so wonky.
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
It
Oops.
don't matter.
That's just got stuck up there. What happened
Oh.
there? It's had a little bit of tantrum. There we go.
And the other side.
It's not too wonky.
Oh, you're all right. You're all right. Don't be hard on yourself. No one's going to be looking at that bit anyway. It's just a bit of fun.
Okay.
Yay!
There we go.
Hurrah!
Only a little bit wonky.
That's all right.
And two different colours. Because I did one of them upside down.
Oh, that's okay.
Ooh.
I quite like that. I'm going to give that a little press as well. I think that is a design feature.
Mm.
There you go. Right, so now what are you going to do?
I am going to pull my squares apart.
Yep.
I'm going to do clicky seams.
Clicky seams. I like your clicky seams.
Clicky seams. Gemma taught me clicky seams.
Nesting seam.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I'm going to pin that outside.
Yeah,
these
I'd stick a pin just in that clicky seam. I'm going to call them clicky seams. No.
This is exactly the conversation we had last time when
Oh,
I said
really?
clicky seams, and Gemma said, "What?" I was like, "You taught me clicky seams," because I hadn't heard of them before Gemma taught me them.
Yeah, I don't know that Gemma calls them clicky seams.
No, she doesn't. That's how
all
I
good.
remember them.
Oh, well, that's all good then. And then what are you going to do?
I'm going to put the handle in
Yeah.
and then sew it up with
Right.
this handle.
Which way are you putting that handle in?
The wrong
Tell the
way.
lovely viewers.
I
so they
didn't
know.
think it was the wrong way.
No, you haven't put
Um,
it in the wrong way. But
I'm
they need
putting
to
it
know
in.
which way.
So that this bit goes
The folded
with
bit.
the folded bit
Yeah.
goes with the right sides. Yeah. So all of the right things are on the inside.
Yeah,
And
there
all
you
of the
go.
wrong things are out here.
Hey, look, treat yourself to one of my many clips.
Oh, I have
know,
a
right?
purple one. Stick with the colour
Exciting
theme.
times. And then where are we going to sew, Wiz?
Whoosh.
Oh, overexcited with the clips there.
I know, I've been looking at them since I came going, oh, colourful clips. But we're only sewing halfway along because we need a turning through gap.
We do. We also need a stuffing gap
Oh yes, that.
because we've got to stuff a bit of stuff in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it fair to say, Izzy, that your age, your generation,
Mhm.
you've got technology and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this a good gift for all your friends?
This.
Yeah.
Yeah. because I've got an iPad and my stand, it doesn't stand in quite the right direction
They do not.
when I'm in bed watching movies, because I don't have a
Exactly.
TV in my room, so I will watch on my iPad. So I just have to put a pillow and rest it against a pillow. Whereas this
Gets it at just the right
gets
angle.
just the right angle.
And nice and affordable. You
Yep.
can sew. You can sew. You
I
go
can
for
sew.
it. Are
Got
you
to take
going
my clip
backwards and
out.
forwards?
Yes, I was worrying about my clip.
Oh,
There we
don't
go.
worry about that clip. Yeah, so nice affordable gifts actually. For friends.
Yes, I've nearly finished with Christmas gifts now.
Have you?
Yeah, well, they will have been given out by the time this is shown.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I've got 3 things that I'm in the process of making as
Amazing.
Christmas gifts,
Perfect.
which will hopefully be done very soon.
Do you know what? I really am an advocate for a handmade gift.
I am.
Yeah, we've been given. One of our viewers, Geraldine, you know who you are. She sent me a handmade moving in gift,
Aw.
new home gift, and it just means so much. And I've been so lucky over the years from things that viewers are given. And then, well, you know this, don't you? I saw your new makeup bag.
Yes,
Who gave you that? Was
Karen gave me that.
this- Yeah.
Karen sent us all gifts,
Yeah.
and me and Inga opened them, and
And
I cried.
You did cry.
I cried everywhere.
Yeah, ugly crying. I'm not going to lie. Gemma and I were like, crikey, she can't do a pre-record now. That's some
Yeah,
proper ugly crying, that one.
I was crying all over the place.
Everywhere.
And Gemma was recording. She must have wanted to post it to social or something, and I was crying, and she had to stop recording and not post it anywhere.
That is a great way of getting out of our social media posts. I'm not going to lie. Just ugly cry. I might try
Yeah.
that.
Or wearing a horrendous sock combo, which is what I usually do.
Yeah, but you can't see.
Yeah, you can't see.
You can't see here.
My socks aren't too horrendous
Hang on,
today.
let's have a look. Check out your socks. Oh, they're all right.
Yeah, they're just spotty and fluffy. I always wear fluffy socks to work in the winter.
I mean,
It's
you've
cold.
been very good in not telling everyone what I'm wearing.
Ah.
Up here, TV presenter. Down here, dog walker! I just didn't get around. I haven't got around to taking them off yet today.
Yeah, but with the tassels, I thought it was a fashion choice. I thought it was just
I've got tassels and everything.
personal choice, so I didn't say anything. I thought, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
am I turning this through now?
You are
Making sure.
turning that through. Yeah. It was really, really raining when I came into work today. Really raining. So I
Yeah,
didn't
it
want to get
was.
my nice shoes dirty. So I came in my wellies. And I haven't got out of them yet because they're quite comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go through that big puddle down by the curvy bit?
Oh, I went through every puddle. Quite
Yeah,
like
but there was
puddles.
a big lake type
Yeah.
puddle. I did not see that. I went straight through that.
Oh, only I had my car washed last night.
What a treat. I've got a white car and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I've got a black car and it was also equally disgusting. When I
Mm.
realised that you couldn't actually see my number plate, and I might get in a little bit of trouble for that.
Yeah.
They do kind of like to see number plates so they can give us speeding tickets.
Mm. My brother got pulled over because the police couldn't see his number plate. And
Really?
he'd only been driving a week.
Whoops.
And he did something really bad. Because he goes to college. He's a mechanic and he goes to college for a week.
Do we need a disclaimer for other people to not hear this as well? Like,
If you have a young boy that you are concerned about their driving safety, don't let them listen.
Okay.
But he was drifting in a car park with all of his college friends.
No.
No, big no.
No.
He's been passed less than a month.
Did you get told off for that too?
No, he didn't get told off. My parents didn't tell him off, but his friend crashed the car.
Whoops.
His car, not my brother's car.
Whoops. Well, let that be a lesson.
Oh, yeah. My mum might tell me off for saying that if she watches this. I've just realised. Sorry, Mum.
Oops. You're amongst friends. That is the joy of the teenage boy.
Yeah.
What age is it, do they reckon, that their brains actually mature? Is it like 25 or 24, 25 or something? He's got a while.
I've never heard that they do mature.
Still waiting. I don't think you're the only woman that's still waiting for some brains to mature. We're going to stuff this with
Yeah.
some lovely organic buckwheat husks.
Buckwheat.
That's what we're going to
Yeah.
stuff these with.
I packaged these.
You did. How much did you package into there, Wiz?
500 grams.
And how
is
much
it
do we
not?
need for this?
250?
Yeah, so you can get 2 out of that. Do we need to make a funnel?
And also,
Oh,
if you,
yeah.
because you can get 2 out of this, and
Yeah.
if you get a ½ metre, you can get 2 out of that, because
Yeah.
it's fat quarter make. So
Okay. It's almost like we're...
somebody thought about it.
Oh, somebody
must
did.
have.
Oh, I wonder who that was. Just a happy accident.
This is quite sticky.
Yeah. Why don't you yeah, you can either peel it back or just stick it back on itself. And know that you're gonna, yeah. Up here for thinking, down there for dancing. Or walking the dog 'cause got my wellies on.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you be the funnel woman, please?
Will I be the funnel woman? Do I have to
Yeah.
make you a funnel?
I was
Or
going to
hold
just-
it?
I was going to have a
Teamwork.
go.
See,
you
teamwork,
can see.
that's what this is.
That's not a good funnel.
Okay. It's got to be wide enough to get enough through.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, stuff that in there. That's it. Stuff it in as far as it can go. And then let it ping out. There you go.
Okay.
This is the funnel neck, everybody. There you go. Whee! So the thing with this is not to fill it so that it's full, because you want that, well, yeah, I mean, you've got to like fill it with enough.
Yeah. It just wasn't moving anywhere.
Oh, okay.
It is now.
I might have been over gripping it. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not
How's
sure that I'm a
that?
great funnel wing woman here.
I've not got anyone else around to do it
I
right
know,
now.
sorry. I mean, you're stuffed, aren't you? But there we go.
Is that enough, or should I put a bit more?
I'll put a bit more in. Oh.
Ah.
We're getting there.
Bit more?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a squidge. And I reckon we're done. So you don't want it super full, which goes again. Okay, stop. Because you want to be able to nest and bed your device into it. Then what do we do, Wiz?
Well, some people would whip stitch it shut, but I would not
You're
be
not
one
some
of those
people,
people.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to top stitch it,
There you go.
because I top stitched it last time, but I didn't top stitch the handle, so I think it will look a bit better now.
Ah, nice.
And then you have to flatten out your pattern again, so you can use the pattern again.
Yeah. Once you've made this a few times, though, the bit that gets people discombobulated is how to make it into like a triangle-y bit. But once you get your head around that, it's all good. Yeah. And that's the other reason that you don't want to overfill it as well. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Before I started sewing, I didn't think about the location of the buckwheat. I'm worried that it's like going to go in now because I can
Do you know
feel
what?
it.
Speaking from experience of having made possibly over 100 of these now, your needle tends to go through the buckwheat, don't worry
Yeah.
about
Buckwheat doesn't hurt anybody.
it. Doesn't it? So when you do top stitch upside, you just want to make sure that you're top stitching close enough to the edge that you are going to, in case you are actually going to have sewn it up. So just double check that before you let rip,
Okay.
because
I'm going
otherwise,
to check it now.
yeah, check that has actually sealed it shut, because otherwise you're going to be in for a right old mess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're good. Excellent. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
There you go.
Aw.
Good job.
And now I have 2.
Yay! That's going to confuse everybody. Good job, Izwiz. Thank you very much. What would you like to see in 2023?
I'd like to see myself actually make a dress, because
Okay.
I've been saying that for ages. Since I got here, I've been like
You've been
trying to
stashing
make
Liberty fabrics like
Yes,
nobody's business.
stashing. And then once I said, you might have heard Inga talk about a lilac dress
Yeah.
or a lavender dress.
Yeah.
I took home 1.5 meters of lilac/lavender fabric
Yeah.
and said, Inga, next time you see me, I'll be wearing a purple dress. And that's never happened.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and that was months ago.
I'd just like to say you are the only person in the building that for which 1.5 meters would make a dress. The rest of us might cover an arm, possibly a thigh. So I will look forward also to seeing that lavender dress, as I'm sure all our beautiful viewers. Have a wonderful Christmas.
Yes, you too.
Yeah. And if you're watching this, I think this is going out. I think this is Boxing Day. I hope that you've had a wonderful Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that. And we will see you in the new year. Take care, lots of love. Thank you very much, Izzy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.